Ahoy mateys and welcome back to the Pirates Outlaws gameplay series. I don't know why, but today I'm just in a mood to make a video. So yeah, this one's gonna come pretty soon after the last one, a lot sooner than usual. But yeah, so that's cool. Today is Fortune Teller. I have to switch the skin to Northern Lands. Yes, there we go. Because we are playing on Northern Lands today. So let's go over Fortune Teller's abilities. So we have Divination. We start with a Relic, and we can see the order of our draw pile. The draw pile thing really isn't that important. There are very few cases where you're actually going to have to. There's very few where you're going to want to change your order of cards on your turn because of what you can see in the future. Not really going to happen too often, so don't bother with that too often. But you get to start with the Tarot card Relic, and that thing is amazing. You get 3 revives, and every time you revive, your damage increases by 1, which is really, really good with multi-hits. So multi-hits are pretty good with Fortune Teller. And you get to revive as well 3 times, so you have a decent amount of HP actually. Normally you just have 40, although 44 with the health potion. But yeah, that increases by a lot when you have 3 different revives. So yeah, let's go over her deck. We have the Chariot and Judgment. These are basically just like slightly better shoots, so neither of them are really worth keeping. They're both kind of bad. Although Chariot's slightly better than Judgment, I think. Strength is literally the best melee multi-hit in the game, I think. When you upgrade it, it does 1 times 6. That outmatches basically every single melee multi-hit in the game, aside from Dart Barrage if you want to count that, but that's very unlikely to hit 8 times. But that is very, very good, especially considering you have the plus 3 damage boost eventually when you're on your last life. That thing can tear through bosses. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, another amazing card. When it's upgraded and you're on your last revive, it's gonna do 5 times 7 damage. That's 35 damage. To compare that to another card, Fire at Will is 5 times 7 range damage. I think it might even be 4 times 7 when upgraded. But for comparison, that costs 3 ammo. This is 1 ammo. That thing is amazing too. So yeah, just strictly better than that by 2 whole ammo. Then Hermit, that's a very good reload card. When it's upgraded, it does a reload total of 3. Unupgraded, it's 2. So it's just pretty good actually. Temperance, to make up for it, is pretty bad. It's not even guaranteed to reload when it's not upgraded, and yeah, it's not likely to give you much. Hanged Man is a pretty bad block card. It's likely only going to give you 5 blocks every time you play it. When it's upgraded, it does 7 times the number of enemies that are attacking, so yeah, it's not that good. But sometimes it's worth keeping, just because Fortune Teller really needs defense. She doesn't have a lot, and yeah, this is one of the reasons. The Tower, it's actually a pretty decent armor card, all things considered. It's up, and when it's upgraded, this total of 13. Unupgraded, it's 9. It is delayed unless you have the Fool, but I think the value makes up for that. It's pretty good actually. The Lovers is like her worst card completely. I just don't ever see much. I don't see many decks where this is actually going to be that useful. I've used it like once in the entire time I've played this character. So yeah, there's not many times you really want to be damaging yourself for value unless you have healing. And she doesn't have healing. And if she has healing, she usually wants to use that to make up for her lack of defense, so she doesn't want to be spending that HP too often, so Lover is not a great card. Fool, it's actually not bad. It makes your strength card crit, which makes it tear through things even easier and better and faster. It's just, it makes all your delayed things happen immediately, so it's not too bad, but it's also one of the reasons she has low defense, because it also loses her HP over time. So that's not good. So yeah, Fortune Teller is a bit of probably the biggest glass cannon in the game, I think, because she really has low defense, like almost non-existent compared to other characters, but she has insanely high damage when she's on her last life. And in the shop, let's go and check out what potions and packages, potions are all enabled, but packages I use, definitely the cost package for any multi-hit character because of Scorching Ring, which is just an amazing multi-hit relic. The drawback is totally worth the plus 2 damage in a multi-hit deck. And same thing goes with Bide. I said she has low defense, but that thing, when you combine that with a ×6 critting multi-hit attack, yeah, that's probably worth it usually. And we also have the fireworks package because I really, really like firecrackers. I've been using this a lot more lately, and oh my god, I'm seeing its potential. It's so good. It's 2x4, which is already above average for multi-hits, and also it applies blind to enemies, which is great for defense. Like, you'd be surprised how useful that is in a lot of cases. Then there's also Lantern, which combos very well with it if you can get both. It matches just a decent relic. So yeah, those are all worth having. And then we're also using the package with the Pinata because we're on Northern Lands, and I like that a lot there. So yeah, let's get this started. So I always take the harvest. So let's plan our route first. I don't want to go for that. It's not a great relic. Actually, no, I take that back. It might actually be decent to go for it because first of all, it's an 80 cost. We can sell it like immediately after getting it. But this is on stage 1 for these harder events and things. That's your chance to use up your stockpile of HP and revives. Because the earlier ones you don't have as much damage, so they're not as valuable. So you can afford to lose them in return for things, especially at events and stuff like the ones where you spend your HP for things like ice fishing on Northern Lands or the Magic Hammer event that gives you all these upgrades. That one's really good. So those are the times to go for that when you have a lot of revives. So let's go all the way along the right path. It looks pretty good. I'm going to start off with 2 AP for the first destination. Not bad. That was a lot of damage for turn 1. But as you can see, we are already on a decent chunk taken away, even though we only took like 8 damage. Yeah. A lot of the early fights are gonna go like that. You don't have fast block or anything to make up for the HP you're gonna lose in most of these battles. So yeah. Expect to lose your first charge fairly early on. That fight's over, and I don't like any of these. I'm gonna reroll. Shuriken, I'll take that. If we can get injury, that'll be really good because we have that strength. That's a pretty significant buff to it. So if we get any form of injury soon, I think that's worth keeping actually. Any form of damage increase for strength card is so worth it for this character. I don't like. I'm not gonna go for the injury just yet. Mask, I'll take that. That's a relic. I'll probably sell that because we already have natural crits on our melee cards, so not great to have. Let's go for the Tavern first because with this character, because a lot of her base deck is so bad, you want to remove a lot of her cards. So we're gonna sell some of these relics and see what we can take out. I'd start with the Lovers because I think it's the worst card here. And you know what? Let's keep our HP topped up in case we run into one of those events soon. Actually, no, I'll make it to the crew battle before an event anyways, so it'll help with that probably. We might survive with another turret charge than we might have otherwise. But yeah, those turret charges, those are value. You don't wanna just go and waste them on anything. You don't want to spend them while you have them just to get that more damage because you can use that HP for things like crew battles and such. So yeah, don't purposely try to kill yourself while you're this character. Not a good idea. You want to use those resources you have as much as you can. That's also the reason that I'm saving the bananas card I have, the harvest, until later, because those later charges are more valuable than these earlier ones. So I don't mind losing these ones as much as I would mind losing those other ones. That'd bring me closer to actual death. And here, Ice Shield, no, we don't have any form of healing, that's not good. Sweep though, actually that's a pretty decent card, I'm gonna take that. And let's go for this crew battle, hopefully get out with a decent amount of HP and resources left. Hopefully. And so we've lost our first charge, so now we have 2 left, and we have increased damage by 1. That doubles the damage of strength effectively, so it's always a huge power spike as soon as you can get that first charge lost. Yeah, strength is your main big source of damage. You really want to build your deck around it. You want to trim your deck as much as you can and keep it small so that you're playing strength as much as you can. And the Wheel of Fortune, because those cards are amazing, but mainly strength. Unfortunately, our ammo is not doing too good. So yeah, we're missing out on a lot of cards we could be playing. And there's our other charge. I expected to lose some of them like this, because this obviously is a harder fight, a much harder fight than usual. But yeah, it's not ideal, but don't worry when you're getting to low charges even early on, because you'll get through fights faster because you're dealing more damage, like quite a decent amount more as well. I think I would like to use Harvest soon, so maybe we can survive another hit from this guy and hopefully keep our charge. And when we get to that tavern, we can win this turn though. It's all good. We get the bronze ring, and we can move on, eventually sell that. That's nice. I usually bet 50 coins here. That's always the best outcome, I think. Even on Fortune Teller, who has less max HP, 100 coins is very much worth it, in my opinion. Coins are very valuable. And we have a lot now as well. So I'd definitely like to get a way to use Shuriken, because that's huge for the damage bonus. And, I mean, we have the money to afford not to sell it, so I'm just gonna see how long I can keep it for without needing to sell it. And hopefully we'll get something from that. And I'm gonna remove, I think, Judgment here, because we are not playing enough cards, especially because we have these huge ammo costs. That'll hopefully help out with our ammo balance a little bit. I think the next thing I want to upgrade is probably gonna be, I don't have strength upgraded. Usually that's a really good one, but I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's better to upgrade strength first or your ammo cards first. But yeah, that's debatable. And here, I like I like Mask better. We're already getting crits. I'm probably gonna sell that eventually, but I'll keep it for now. And I never dig here, not worth it. You can get a curse from that, and that's not good. None of these relics, especially not Scorching Shell. That thing is awful. Never buy that. Never. I mean, sometimes take it, I guess, if you can sell it, but yeah, not a good relic. To remove, I think I'll get rid of... I'm gonna keep Temperance for now because it sort of helps with our ammo balance. Wait, actually... Well, I won't remove it until our ammo balance is fine without it. So I'm gonna take out Chariot first. And... I upgraded... This is a market? This is a market. Oh my god. I just upgraded the Chariot. Oh no. I meant to upgrade Strength or Hermit or something. That would have been better, but we have the money too, so let's do it. Yeah, not smart. Well, we're gonna sell that and remove some. I mean, it's upgraded now, so it's actually decent. I think the upgraded version of its flip side is 15 damage for range. It's not bad. I think it's worth having now, but we're gonna take out Hanged Man, so that with our upgraded Hermit eventually, our ammo balance will be fine without Temperance. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, Fool and the Strength with a 3x6, that'll do a lot of damage. Especially if we can do that every, like, 2 turns in a small deck like this. Yes, so that is 15 damage there. That's not bad actually for a ranged card, but when you compare that to the strength, let's think about the damage we get from it. Because when we have all our charges spent, we get plus 3 damage to it. It's already at 1, so it'll be 4 times 6. That already that's 24 damage, right? Then when you double that with the crits, that's 48 damage. 48 damage. How can you compare 15 to that? Why not just make your deck small and just try and play it as much as you can? And that boss is dead. That was fast. And we ended with low HP, but we're gonna get a full heal because it's a boss fight, which is nice. Telescope not worth having because we're not getting any ranged crits. I usually like to reroll and boss rewards on like most characters as much as I can. Hopefully get something good from it. Because you're likely to with all the rare relics and cards you get from it. Let's keep going. None of these are good. I want to get a good relic. Bone Knife, actually. That's worth having. Even though it's a 40 cost, I don't mind it. Mirror Image, yeah, it's a really good card, especially with strength. You know what? I think that's better, honestly, than Bone Knife. It's like just the best card in the game. Let's go for it. Let's go along the right path. Right path looks pretty good. And Scorching Ring. Yes, please. I will take that. That is why we play with the cost package on, because that relic is so good. Plus 2 damage is insane. Look how much damage. That's 10 per hit. 6 times. Yeah. Strength is a good card. And now we have Mirror Image to copy it as well. That's gonna be fun. Especially when you can copy it and have the crits on all of them. That's gonna be so much damage. Bluff, I don't like that if we're gonna be playing a lot of multi-hits already, like multiple strengths, so I'm gonna not take that. I don't usually take it anyways, actually. It's not super great, especially in most multi-hits, you're gonna be doing more than 6 hits per turn, which makes it probably not worth it in any of those decks. Tainted Ammo, that's a really good ammo card, but we're already low on defense, so I'm not going to risk losing HP from our cards. Meteorite, it's a consumable, so let's just go with that. Normally, I really like a Bayonet Cleave, but we're not going with that this deck. So let's just be sure, yeah, this is an upgrade, so I'm going to upgrade Mirror Image. That'll solve any problems we have with ammo balance over time. Don't need to worry about upgrading the Hermit super soon, because we can just copy it if we need ammo. And yeah, we're probably good for a while on things. This deck is going to be strong. And we're already on our last revive, so that means we get a new card added to our deck called the Empress. It's basically just one able to draw a card, although you get to search for anything you want if you have the Fool in your hand. I don't really like it, to be honest. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. I'll usually upgrade it if I can, just because that reduces its ammo cost, and then it's actually, there's no reason not to use it, really. It can help you get your strength on the turns you want it, so yeah, it's not bad. Left, right, that max HP is very nice. Let's go on. So yeah, now we are we're very easily killed now, so we want to be very careful. Could die very easily now. Actually, yeah, Crystal's not bad here for ending fights on low HP usually. Yeah, I'll take a relic and sell that on the market. Hammer, what would it upgrade, honestly? Would upgrade sweep and nothing else. Yeah, no thanks. But here, let's go with... I'm considering removing the Empress, though, because of cold, and we're on Northern Lands. Draw isn't amazing. This card's already just meh. But no, let's go with Wheel of Fortune for now, because that 5 times 7, yeah, that's a lot. We need to replenish AP now. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm gonna keep Shuriken for a little bit longer, see if we can get that, because that'd be nice. But removing wise, now is the time to get rid of Temperance. And soon we'll upgrade Hermit, and probably either remove or upgrade the Empress. Upgrade, Hermit. Market. Rum. Yeah, I'll actually take that over an upgrade. That's very valuable. Let's go to battle. We can choose to get anything here, so I'm going to take Mirror Image. And we can copy our Strength. I think the first one kills the enemy in the front here. And that kills the enemy in the back too. They're all dead on turn 1. We don't have enough money to reroll. So I guess I'm taking Double Edge here, because neither of these are very good. And we're selling the rum. And now we get to remove Double Edge, because it's... Do we remove Double Edge right now? Yeah, I think we do. Not worth it for that accelerated death. And the Empress, not worth cutting either. Oh, I forgot to mention. I totally forgot to mention the new addition to the game recently with ship upgrades. Now you get to choose another potion basically that's added on navigate runs. In my opinion, the very best one is Rudder. On most characters, what it does is it reduces your removal cost at taverns by 20% actually. So it goes from 50 to 40, and then from 100 to 80, and so on and so on. It's very good. Also, I should mention what's going on in this fight. The Snowball kid in the back there, yeah, that's rough. So we want to target him with range damage as fast as we can, because he deals a ton over time. And we're already close to being dead too. Yeah, he's really got to go soon. So, reverse chariot, actually not bad here. That's definitely helped us kill him faster, and we can Empress for strength, and that's pretty good. And just one more of those and he'll be done, hopefully. Otherwise, we will be dead. Oh, look at this. We can copy that. And I think we win this fight now. Yes. That was a tight one. That was close. But we got through. Helmet! Yes, that one is so good. Now all our melee crits, which are pretty often with strength, are going to have lifesteal. We found our form of lifesteal with that character. That relic is so good. And now our final boss is... That's Hodor, right? He has... I think he was the one we did in the last episode on Northern Lands, but he's the one with the big amount of armor that he has like equal to his max HP, which is like 250. You gotta reduce all of his... and then he gets it back when you get rid of it all, but he only gets it back equal to his HP. So yeah, anything that removes armor, also things that steal armor would be nice to get on this stage, so let's keep those in mind. We're looking at rewards. Anything that targets and counters armor. The Empress... didn't get what we were looking for, but I think strength and everything is gonna kill this dude soon enough. But if we don't kill him fast enough, after his 4th turn, I think, he explodes and deals damage equal to his HP. But yeah, it's not gonna do much when we're doing this much damage. Ice Cyclone, actually, just a really good card here. It's basically like taking a Relic if you can use it, so I'd consider that better than these other removables we saw. Wait, which route am I taking? Oh, I'm going on the left. I think that looks better. I almost forgot to even look, I think. Hopefully we can reduce one of these guys to low HP. No, didn't happen. I don't mind keeping Ice Cyclone for a while, though. Oh, we have 1 cold. I didn't even think... 1 damage is not bad. But we can copy Chariot and kill this dude before he deals 10 damage. That's definitely better than blocking a turn in advance. Alright, and here... Definitely don't want this. Definitely don't want any of these, really. Salvage, yeah, that's just an ammo cost we don't need in addition to our other ammo costs already. So let's reroll. Let's reroll these. Reroll. We have money. For Bracer, sure. At the very least, whenever you don't play the Fool or Ice Cyclone, we're gonna get ammo or armor from it. We can remove a card, definitely better than losing HP. I think I get rid of the Empress. I don't know. I think we do. No, there's a lot of cards you want to get at the same time. Mirror Image, Strength, now, and the Fool. I think, honestly, the Chariot might be worse now. Even upgraded. We don't need it for this boss either. The last fight was pretty difficult. We definitely need it there. I would have liked it if you remained at a low amount of HP there. And you too. Couldn't you have had lower? Banana gun? It's a relic, I'll take it. We're gonna sell it soon at this tavern, probably. And we can upgrade something, so let's go with the Empress, I think, for ammo cost, because we need better ammo balance. And let's leave with our money. I don't think we need 4 upgrades from this, really. I mean, we'd get the tower and sweep, but that's not worth getting a curse. We have. Oh, we'd also get Ice Cyclone, though. That gives us money. We're gonna get to remove a curse soon. So I don't know what I would remove otherwise. It might be worth it, honestly. You get the Plague Curse, and it's a really bad one, but you also get 4 upgrades. So yeah, I like this event a lot. Even if you do have the Artificial Stone, which is what gets you around taking the curse, I don't even think it's worth removing. I don't even think it's worth losing that, because that relic is really good. I usually just keep it and go for the curse instead, because you can remove 1 curse. That's like temporary. It's not hard. It's not a big deal. But you can never get back that relic. And it's a really good one too. It gives you 2 armor for every enemy left at the end of the turn. That's huge. This guy's dead. Oh, wait a minute. We can double Ice Cyclone and get the kill. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I could have saved it and kept on mirror imaging it and killing things for more money and everything, which is an amazing combo, but there's not many combats left before the final boss to actually do that. There's none left unless we get an event fight, really. So let's just go for the meteorite. We have relic slots full, and that's actually fairly common with Fortune Teller, because you have 1 less because it's filled up with Tarot. Now let's get rid of Shuriken because we're not going to see any more rewards. For Brace or Banana Gun, those are bad. We can remove something, the curse, obviously, and I don't think there's anything else worth removing. Our deck's pretty solid. And it's HP. We can make it to that boss without repairing, so we don't need to spend that. Leave event. That's for the holy water, because we already did the other one this run. So right, middle, right, left, left. 999 HP, and we get the holy water, which is healing, which is great, and we can upgrade that as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. We can buy Excavate, actually. That's, well, what's our ammo balance like? Cost of 2, but we have 3 reload. Yeah, we can afford to have that now. And that'll let us play our mirror image and our strength more often, because you can get it back from the discard pile. That's pretty good. We can upgrade meteorite just because, and the only other thing I'd do is get matched, because it actually does nothing, really, actually. I forgot. This is a 1 enemy fight, so that was useless. So, never mind. We're just gonna sell that, pretend I didn't make that mistake. And there's nothing to remove. Let's just go. Final boss time. So, oh, this is gonna be nice with all these consumables we have, like meteorite. We can copy those and do stuff. That's pretty fun. So we can stun him without having to. Oh yeah, without having to worry about spending the original. And we can strength. We can get it back with excavate. Strength again for a ton of damage. He's already close to having low shield. He's not really there yet, so let's just think about the math. 6 times 6 is 36, so this will take him to right below, right almost until when he will. Okay, we can do that in advance as well. That's nice. So now as soon as he loses all of his shield, he will switch his intent on his next turn, so that he'll get it all back, equal to his HP. So you want to leave him at a low amount, so you can take away as much HP as you can before that happens. And yeah, let's just end the turn. I think even when he loses his armor, he still keeps the 7 times 2. Yeah, he does. So now we can copy Strength, Hermit, Strength, Strength, Excavate, and Strength. And you're at 2 now. So yeah, that was quick. As you can see, Fortune Teller tears through bosses usually. Yeah, that was pretty good. We had a 10-card deck. You definitely want small decks with Fortune Teller. It's so much stronger. Yeah, she definitely benefits more from having a small deck than other characters do. So yeah, that was our full run with Fortune Teller. She might look strong when I play her like that, but to be honest, I feel like Fortune Teller is probably one of the worst characters in the game, one of the weaker ones. Because, I mean, she's consistent, as in she doesn't need to have any other additional cards to her base deck. Except, no, she kind of does, because she needs better defense. I lied. She has terrible defense. She needs something to improve that. Otherwise, she's just going to lose in the long run. So, yeah, she needs that really badly. And I don't think there's really much that can make up for that. She has, like, the worst defense in the game, really. So, yeah, I'd consider her the worst. And she has a pretty weak base deck as well. So you need to spend a lot of money upgrading things and removing things, and that takes up a chunk. So yeah, I don't recommend her if you want to buy a strong character in this game, unless you really like the look of her and she seems interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Farewell, mateys. Good luck on your adventure.